Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. You're here watching Dexter's World and we are here at the farm. And you will know that we already have made some diligent efforts without spending money, of course. The diligent efforts to landscape this property, and you will see that the effort that we have done in beautifying the place is already very apparent. Well, I made a research about this and I was told that you have to place the background which will grow tall. The plants that will grow tall will be put at the background, and the plants that will crawl, that will not grow tall, will be on the foreground. So this is what I did, and you look at this, it's quite working. Well, I made it myself because if you will hire a landscaper here in our place, it's very costly. So I decided to do it my own. I made some research, plant arrangement, but it's not actually the perfect one. I know that some of you are good in landscaping, but it's better than not putting plants at all. You will see that it transformed already this area, this property. And I also very delighted to see this bamboo that's already thriving. They're already growing green. You will see they're green already, and before I thought that they will die because the leaves are drying up. But then, since one of you advised that to water it daily, so I made it. I followed that advice. I watered the plants daily and it survived. And you look at the bamboos now, they're already green. They're already showing life. And this is what inspires me a lot because the place is already turning into a resort-like property. I mean, I'm really tried my best to also imagine on how to improve this property aside from growing animals, growing ducks, chickens, and even fish that would somehow be the content inside the Ark of Noah. I'm planning to build a big boat, and then inside that boat will be different types of animals, pairs by two, and that would be the mimic of the Ark of Noah. And this is really an ambitious thing. I mean, ambitious plan, but I believe that we still can do this if we have to persevere, if we have to always keep our desire alive in our hearts. And we are glad to make or inspired to make every step or single step towards that goal. So this is my attitude, and I would like to encourage everyone that you also do the same, because we are already given the talents, the skills, the abilities to fulfill what we have desired in our hearts. Of course, with God's guidance, you always ask for that. And you will see that the pond that we have developed contains now so many baby fish. In my previous blog, so you will see that the pond that we actually have developed already is already very successful. Why I said successful? Because I can see all around these fish that are thriving. They are the newly hatched fish, and they're the newly survived fish. And what I'm planning here is to let the water spinach, crawl over the tank, over the water, so that they can serve as the hiding places for the baby fish. And this is what I observe in the wild, that they are eating even the roots of this water spinach, and it works good. I mean, I observe that they are also roots of this water spinach is contributory to the growth of this tilapia. So I have this conclusion that aside from giving them azola every morning, I have this conclusion to let this water spinach crawl and allow the fish to eat the roots And this is what we're doing now. You will see that this water spinach is already crawling. And you look at here, guys. Every time I do the vlog, this geese will really make an observation. You know, if you have that concern for animals, you will understand their concern as well. Because last week I caged them, and then this geese is actually pleading. This is the oldest geese. This is a father pleading to release all the rest, because this is the most behaved geese that, or I mean goose that can be just allowed to roam around, and the others were actually placed inside the cage. But this one is pleading, seemingly pleading to release all his family back to the field. And I did that because this geese is actually pleading. I can feel that. And this is actually the beauty. If you love animals, you can interact with them. And even if they're not talking, you can somehow sense what they want and what they needed. So we will go back to the landscaping. You will see that the tall tree that we have in the house actually was uprooted because of the strong wind. So I was really very surprised that early this morning I witnessed the tree that's been uprooted. So I decided to cut that and use that to beautify this area. And you will see that it's thriving. I don't know if this will survive again, but since it has roots and since that the leaves are not drying up, I am still very hopeful to revive and even to save this plant. This is called balete in our locality. It's Picus, maybe Picus family. I really don't know, but I love plants, but I'm poor of naming them. So you will see that we are trying our best to, make some borders here. We will file hollow blocks, and then we will you transform that into a wood-like, logs, so that it will beautify this particular place. I'd like to transform this place into a resort type. I really dream of, putting in swimming pool here. And the pets that we can raise here are those that are easy to manage, like the different types of birds, different types of lizards, snakes, chickens, ducks, and we can turn this into a demo farm. So that would be the added attraction for the people here in the farm. And it's been a small dream before. I always say this. I had a small dream to have, varieties of animals, and very positive about this, breeding them. When I started breeding fish, this is already my biggest dream, to be able to have a property like this. And slowly we were able to, of course, realize this by the help and grace of God. I always say this because with my own strength, without Him, then nothing would be impossible. So you will see here that we already have put in place the restaurant and then the building. So there's another building here that we can also develop, and that would be the Ark of Noah. So this Ark of Noah is also my dream. I've been into one of the farm and they have this Ark of Noah, and I was so delighted. But their animals were all artificial animals, but I decided to have a real animal. To have real animals inside the Ark of Noah. And I believe that this can also attract the attention of many people, including the foreigners, the visitors here in our place. So this will at the same time be an extra, or I mean, income generating project. And you know, we will collect some entrance fee and we will sell food, and that would be a sustainable project and even source of income when we're gonna realize this. So thank you guys for watching. These are all the things that we can share today. It's a beautiful morning. You will see the fog all around, the breeze of the air, the birds flying. It all speaks about the goodness of nature, the goodness of God. And it gives us hope, it gives us energy, it gives us the reason, beautiful reason to live this life to the fullest. Thank you guys for watching. I would like to see you in my next vlog, only here at Dexter's World.